you're seeing this right now, chances are you live in the United States. And if that's the case, you don't live in a country. You live in a corporation. And the job of a corporation is to separate you from as much of your money as they can, all while minimizing their legal liability. Food is no exception to this. The interesting thing about food, though, is it's hustled all around the world. The whole world has open markets, has people like trying to sell bananas on the side of the road. So the idea of selling food for money isn't unique to the US. However, it does look very different. I've been blessed enough to be able to travel to Kenya for the first time last year. I've been to Colombia a few times. Absolutely love it down there. And I can't help but reminisce about the differences in terms of food and food availability. Both of those countries, there's people selling bananas and things on the side of the road. In Nairobi, there's just open markets all down the highway. In Medellin, it isn't uncommon for guys to be on carts, biking up and down a cart with a big ice chest trying to sell you a mango helado. All that sort of thing is very normal. Empanadas, fruits, lots of fruits, all that kinds of thing. In the US, every town has like drive-through after drive-through after drive-through. See, the thing about the US is they want to reduce as much friction as possible. This means instead of some stranger coming to your car window trying to get you to buy a banana, you go to the stranger, and the stranger is in a uniform and has a script and knows exactly what to say and what you're there for. And you don't even have to get out of your car. And that's not to say that McDonald's and Burger King aren't all across the world. They are. In fact, I even had Burger King in Nairobi, but there were no drive-thrus. The Burger King was in this fancy big new mall that was in what seemed to be a more wealthier part of town, and you still ultimately had to park your car and go through the mall to get to the Burger King. In the US, you don't even have to get out of your car. You don't have to park and walk inside. You don't do any of that. There's virtually no friction to separate you from a 1,000-calorie meal, and doing that 3 times a day. Corporations reduce that friction, and they get to say, well, nobody made you go through the drive-thru. It's your choice to get that food. And to a certain extent, they're right. And they're also paying food engineers to engineer food to make it taste even better, superiorly better to any banana that you're able to get. So the deck is absolutely stacked against you, and you have to realize that.